What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. My name is Erik, and we're here with the investment channel, guys. So tonight, as you know, this is Saturday Casual. I'm gonna be looking into Foresight, just looking at the charts and kind of like I'm trying to predict what's gonna happen next week. We know what's happening right now with GameStop and all these like hedge funds. Gotta think about like how's that gonna affect us. So yeah, so that's what I want to do tonight for tonight's video. Just so you know, I'm gonna try and put out 4 videos tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but I'm thinking about this video, which is Foresight. Next video, either actually we're gonna do next video BlackBerry. There were some requests on the comment section. Nokia, whatever you want to call it. And Leslie, if I do want to stay with Robinhood, if I will stay with Robinhood, because well, gonna have to find out. But yeah, so we know what happened last week. We went down a bunch. But guys, please keep in mind that we went from like $1 stock up to like what, almost $12, and now back down to what, $8. It's okay. That's normal. What's that? That's this. All right, so it's okay. Don't even worry about it. But also don't take any advice from me. If you're gonna sell your shares, you're gonna have to be able to make that decision yourself. I'm not making that decision. It's always for every single time I've sold any shares on any stocks when the market is going down has been a bad idea every single time. Okay, so now that's up to you to take that into consideration and make your own decisions. Okay, so all right, so let's jump into the charts. Let's see what it did and what maybe it's gonna do this upcoming week, and also what I think the market's gonna act like, because I feel like it's still early. It's still early in this GameStop, AMC type of stuff. What's happening right now? So let's see. Let's kind of see where we're gonna end up. Okay, let's go into it. All right, guys. So let's see what's happening here. So remember, if you watched my last video, I drew right here. There's 2 trend lines, which let's see, it acted like a support, and then it broke this, and it kind of rode it, and it stopped right there. So that really, I mean, it helped a little bit just to kind of find out the support, because that was the trend line. It kind of stopped right there, but afterwards we had that push. Okay, we had that push, and then a massive sell-off. So let me just delete these 2 right here. Okay, so what's happening now? Looking back to, that's what, January 15th. So what, about 2 weeks ago? That was a Friday. Like, we've been flatlining, to be honest. Guys, this is just flatlining, man. We are flatlining right now. I don't feel, it's still not bad. Okay, it's definitely not bad right now. We are approaching that support, which is $7.74. So that's something that we have to keep an eye on. Okay, let's make sure that it doesn't break that, because if it does, then we can go all the way down to $6.73 or so. Okay, 69 cents. Remember the last video I made? I was like, 3 scenarios, or we're gonna go see 10s, or we're gonna go stay flat, or the most likely, which everything was happening in the market, I was like, we're probably gonna see 7s, and we did see 7s. Okay, so we were as low as 7.87. That's what I see here. Let me make it a little bit bigger. So we've been on a run. We've been going down and down. Okay, so see this trend right there. Been going down and down, making lower lows and lower highs. So if I were to guess, okay, let me see here. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Actually, let me delete this real quick. If I were, alrighty. So we are downtrending right now, and we are below the moving average. This is the thing. Right now, what's happening in the market with the Reddit, okay, Reddit group, which is Wall Street Bets. and also these big guys, the hedge fund guys, losing all the money. And they're what, when they lose billions of dollars, so that's what they claim, they lost billions of dollars. The money doesn't just evaporate. Now, keep in mind, us people with money. I mean, sometimes we're gonna be petty, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen in the market the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be a back and forth between like hedge funds and us now. So I don't know how's that gonna play out. If any of them gonna actually sell GameStop, if GameStop's gonna reach 500 and 1,000, I don't know if AMC is gonna reach 50 or 100. We don't know. It's gonna be a very interesting week, and actually upcoming weeks. Okay, because the market is gonna be so volatile, and just be patient, okay? Because just be patient, and if you have a really good positions, try to average down, okay? Remember, I know a stock price obviously doesn't mean that the company is doing really bad or is doing really good, okay? Think about exactly what's happening with GameStop. Just because it hit and it's sitting right down like $300 doesn't mean that it's really worth $300. And just because it was at $3, it didn't mean that GameStop was worth $3. So if you're holding a company that you really believe in right now, and then the stock drops, just don't go out and sell it. Okay, just don't go out and sell it. If you have a plan, stick to it. And that's the best thing I can tell you right now. If you can average down, go ahead and average down. And that's what I'm doing as well with some of my positions. Okay. And I hope that you're not just like selling for a loss and then you're trying to come back and catch up and then try to make some quick profit and then it drops and then you lose the money again and try to catch up. You don't want to play that game, okay? Especially with companies like Foresight, because Foresight has a really bright future, and I'll tell you guys all the time, give them an opportunity to start generating revenue. That's it. Give them the opportunity. If they start generating revenue and then they fail, I don't know, after getting a few contracts, then okay, that's something else we're gonna have to go and reevaluate why is that happening. But until then, just be patient. Okay, just be patient with the stock and let it do its job. I tell you guys, think about 2025. The industry is growing. The ADAS market is growing. The V2X market will be growing. Just think about iNet. iNet by itself is worth billions right there. Okay. Well, it's not really worth billions right now because, well, it's really not needed right now. And I'm telling you, when there isn't a demand of a product in the market, it doesn't matter how much money you put into it and how much you make it appeal to people. If there's not a need, people won't buy it. Okay, so that's gonna change in about 4 to 5 years. Trust me on that. And plus, you don't wanna sit on the sideline as well, because even though I really don't want Foresight to be acquired, as of right now, until they start generating revenue and then profit and become a really profitable company, this is something that can happen with Foresight. And we all know this. They can be acquired at any time. You don't want to be sitting on the sideline and then out of nowhere, boom, news comes out. Foresight gets acquired by, I don't know, let's say NVIDIA, Intel, whatever. Just throwing names out there. Or one of the big auto manufacturers, because now they don't want that tech to go to anybody else. Because, again, Foresight can be working with plenty of automakers, okay? So let's say Tesla. Buying Foresight for $5 billion is nothing, okay? They can get that in an offering. So that's nothing. So you don't want to be sitting on the sideline and then this news comes out and then it's too late. It's too late because, well, the stock price would just jump, okay? And at $5 billion, we're looking at a stock price of, somebody do the math. We're talking about money, like big money, over $50, I believe. Actually, let me do the math. So I did the quick math right there. So right now it looks like we're sitting on a market cap of about $512 million. We have a float of 32.3 million shares and outstanding shares of 62.6 million. So let's say even at they can go up to $180 million in offering. So even at average price, which is the worst case scenario, let's say at $6, we're looking at an additional 30 million on top of that shares that's going to be going into the market. So we at a price of $5 billion, we're still looking at over $54 per share. And this is like the worst case scenario, because like I said in one of my previous videos, I expect the shares to keep rising and the amount of shares that they're going to be able to sell will be lower. Okay, so maybe we're going to end up at not being at the 90 something million or close to 100, maybe in the 80s. That's what I'm hoping for. But, and obviously that would make the price even higher. But that's just one of my thoughts right there, guys. So please, again, don't make the mistake to sell your shares when everything is going down, because usually that's not the best idea, and that's not when you should be selling your shares, when everything is going down. Okay, because again, there will be a lot of play in the market. A lot of things will be happening in the next couple of weeks to a month. Okay, so there's a lot of money transferring hands right now. Okay, so, and that's gonna happen, and that's gonna have volatility in the market. And guess what? Some of you guys were like, one of the worst things about Foresight is that not a lot of institutions have Foresight. Guess what? That means that not a lot of institutions will be selling Foresight, because Foresight is a stock that does not generate company or isn't profitable to go cover their losses. Okay, so that's good. 1 or 2% of institutions, they own Foresight right now. So I guess that's kind of good for us in this point of stock in the stock market right now. So just keep that in mind as well. But guys, that's pretty much it for Foresight. If you like the content, go ahead and please subscribe and like the channel, and leave me a comment. Let me know that you do like how I kind of view things and stuff like that. If you don't agree with me, let me know as well. But that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna try and record the second video right now, so hopefully I can catch you later. Bye, guys.